Coconut oil has been extremely popular for quite a while, embraced by various big names as a superfood. This tropical noticing fat, regularly generously connected to our skin and scalps, is a most loved of many. Be that as it may, the inquiry remains, is it fortifying or not? Fat languished in awful notoriety over quite a while, and we were advised to decide on low-fat alternatives. Be that as it may, the tides turned inevitably, provoking us to see fats in another light. Our lives ended up less complex. We figured out how to stay away from awful, immersed in hydrogenated fats and eat great, unsaturated ones to keep our tickers and courses sound. At that point, the modest coconut tagged along in 2003, and the waters were by and by muddied. Seen by some as a superfood, however, is of late marked by the American Heart Association (AHA) as a feature of the pool of unhealthful fats. The debate goes on. All in all, what are the logical certainties behind the coconut oil publicity? And what are the most recent advancements? Mystery fixing, medium CHA and unsaturated fats. A large number of the indicated well-being claims encompassing coconut oil come from Inquire About, distributed in 2003 by Marie-Pierre Streetange, Ph.D., a teacher of Healthful drug at Columbia University in New York City, New York. Professor Streetange found that in overweight ladies, utilization of medium-chain unsaturated fats, for example, those found in coconut oil, prompted an expansion in vitality consumption and fat oxidation, contrasted in ladies who ate long-chain or immersed unsaturated fats. Be that as it may, Professor Streetange utilized an exceptionally planned fat-eating regimen in her investigation, not coconut oil, and she never guaranteed that coconut oil was the key to the outcomes found in her exploration. The talk process had started to turn, and coconut oil turned out to be broadly hailed as a superfood. Actually, a recent report including 40 ladies demonstrated that 30 milliliters of coconut expended day by day for a 12-week time frame expanded great high-thickness lipoprotein (HDL) levels, joined by a lessening in midriff periphery. As more examinations have taken after, the photo turned out to be less obvious. AHA and WHO encouraged to restrict utilization, in spite of the quantity of studies throwing coconut oil in a great light. The AHA issued a warning note on dietary fats and cardiovascular malady in June 2017, suggesting that we supplant immersed fats with more invigorating unsaturated fats. This incorporates coconut oil. As the World Health Organization (WHO) state, unsaturated fats, e.g. found in angle, avocado, nuts, sunflower, canola, and olive oils, are desirable over soaked fats, e.g. found in greasy meat, spread palm and coconut oil, cream, cheddar, ghee, and fat. The reason? Soaked fat is awful for our cardiovascular well-being. Notwithstanding, there is another win to this intriguing story. While low-thickness lipoprotein (LDL) is for the most part thought of as awful cholesterol, the HDL right is generally acknowledged just like its energizing partner. However, in 2017, we secured 3 examinations that conceivably turn what we think about fats and cholesterol on its head. The main study found that soaked fats may not stop up our corridors, all things considered, while the second one revealed a connection between great HDL and mortality. The third investigation, distributed in November 2017, demonstrated that abnormal amounts of HDL may not shield us from coronary illness. As already thought, what is the most recent? One of the issues with the debate encompassing coconut oil is the absence of good quality, expansive scale human examinations. Be that as it may, adding to the assortment of confirmation is another examination by the BBC's Trust Me I'm a Doctor group. Together with Dr. K.T. Kaur, an educator of clinical gerontology, and Dr. Nita Gandhi Foroohi, an educator of populace well-being and sustenance both at the University of Cambridge in the United Kingdom, the group thought about the impacts of coconut oil, olive oil, and margarine in 94 human volunteers. Each examination member was solicited to expend 50 grams from one of these fats day by day for a month. The outcomes came as an astonishment. The individuals who devoured coconut oil saw a 15% expansion in HDL levels, while this number just remained at 5% for olive oil, which is acknowledged as being useful for our cardiovascular framework. On the off chance that we are taking a shot at the start that HDL is great. At that point these outcomes talk for coconut oil. It is essential to note, in any case, that the after effects of this investigation have not been peer-checked on and must be dealt with as fundamental. Coconut oil, the decision. Things being what they are, is coconut oil stimulating or not? Similarly as with numerous examination zones, there is no direct answer. On the off chance that you are hoping to get in shape, it merits remembering that coconut oil is high in soaked fat and 1 tablespoon contains 120 calories. On the off chance that it's cardiovascular well-being that you are after, the official partisan principle drawn by the WHO still puts coconut oil on the rundown of fats to restrict. Be that as it may, who knows, possibly the tables will turn, and new rules will develop. Meanwhile, coconut oil can be a piece of an empowering, adjusted eating regimen, if expended with some restraint. Nonetheless, it merits paying special mind to coconut oil in bundled sustenances, particularly halfway hydrogenated coconut oil. This is a wellspring of trans fats, which the Food and Drug Administration (FDA) say increment the danger of coronary illness.